What's poppin', T Squad?
Yeah, we back with another one.
Yeah, with another story. This one gonna get interesting, y'all.
This is a story time about...
It was about an experience we had with a police officer. Right? That's a diplomatic way to put it.
Alright, so let's get into it. This story is gonna start a couple months after we were dating, and an aunt in my family was having one of her anniversaries, so all of us went. So when I say all of us, I mean like my mom, my brother, my sister, and I invited him to come with us. Like, you know, like, yeah, come to my family thing, it's gonna be fun, there's gonna be food.
I think it was like my big first family function too.
Yeah. So once you hear food, he's in.
I'm in it. I'm in it. Are you kidding? Caribbean food too? Like, damn. So yo, we drove. It was outside Toronto. It was way up in like, where was it?
It was in Hamilton.
It was Hamilton, which is like 45 minutes to an hour outside Toronto. I had a little Honda Accord, a two-door, and we drove out there. So we went to the family function. It was good. The food was bomb, and comes time to go home now. So
on the way back, it was us two, and my bro Carl and my sister Chantal, which you guys know.
Yo, sorry to cut you off, but yo, this is a key part of the story because of what happened.
Yeah.
It's like foreshadowing kind of. So Keisha's mom, she was there at the party too. Right when we're all packing up and about to head to my car, she's like, she pulls me aside and she's like, listen, you're taking all my kids with you, all my children. Drive safe. Be extra safe, please. I'm like, I got you, mom. Like, don't worry. Like, I'm good. I got you.
And on top of that, it was raining that day.
It was pouring.
So when we left, it was pouring.
Yeah.
So we finally start to head out, and we're on the highway home, and like it's pouring. There's like lightning, thunder, and like.
Sorry, that's wrong. That was on the way up. On the way back, the roads were clear.
No, it was raining on the way back.
Maybe just a little bit.
And then it stopped when we got closer to where we were.
That was on the way there. The way back, I was driving.
Sure?
I remember like it was yesterday.
Okay, so it was raining on the way there. When we came back, if anybody knows, if familiar with Hamilton, there's a lot of mountains you have to drive around. So, you know, we're like enjoying the scenery, we're all playing our music, we're jamming, we're like, yeah, you know, that was fun. Yo, did you guys see when Uncle did this and that and blah, blah, blah. So we're all making jokes, we're all cool, whatever. So we're like way past, like we're far away from Hamilton now, and we're getting to like, I think, where were we, like Mississauga area?
Yeah, we got to like Mississauga.
Okay, and let me tell you, okay, the reason why we got pulled over, this guy was going $150 on the highway.
I was bimsing like, yo, T-Squad.
50
kilometers. So, okay, so miles wise, I don't know what that is. We're gonna put the conversion right here, whatever that is in miles per hour. Ding, ding, ding. But yo, I was going so fast.
I didn't even realize he was going that fast.
Cause yo, we were cruising. That car could move.
Yeah.
That car could move. 99 Honda Accord, the two-door. But anyways, yo, I was bimsing. Like, music was bumping. There was weird jokes in the whip.
Crazy.
I was bimsing. I wasn't driving like loose or nothing.
He wasn't driving loose, but we were going fast. Like, I didn't even know we were going that fast. It didn't feel like it. So all of a sudden, of course, whoop whoop, lights. Okay. So all of us were like, oh fuck. Damn.
Instantly we knew what it was.
So we pull over on the side of the road, but we're on the left side. So, you know, the cars are still on the right side of the road. Pull over now and...
Yeah, so basically, yo, as soon as the cop came to talk to me, like the vibes just got from bad to like horrible. Real quick, like a 0 to 100 real quick.
We go 0 to 100, nigga, real quick.
So basically, like, I thought I was just gonna get a little speeding ticket and whatever, like, you know, pay the fine or get the ticket and
Did you know how fast you were going though?
I didn't know how fast I was going, but I didn't know about the rules and regulations of
yeah, because you were still fairly new.
I had just moved out here and like, I didn't really know how the rules were. So I thought I was just gonna get a speeding ticket and we good. But beside all of that, besides like the speed and whatever, the vibe of the police officer.
We'll talk about that first. Talk about like, okay, when he came to the window.
That's what I'm getting to.
Yeah, yeah.
So basically, first, obviously, he comes to the driver's side window and he sees me. And he's like, oh, did you know how fast you're going? Something like that. And I was like, no, like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm just trying to get home. I'm tired or whatever. Then, as soon as he looks in the car and sees all my passengers, that's when the vibe
With
changed.
his flashlight, okay?
With his flashlight. Like, instantly, like I'm telling you guys, the vibe changed. All of a sudden, he's saying, who's in the car with you? Who are these people? this and that, this and that. And I'm like, yo, like, this is my family. Like, what are you talking about? Yo, this man has the audacity to tell me, that's not your family, that's not your people. I'm like, what? Like, what are you telling me?
What do you mean, like, we're family?
Like, what do you, I'm like, yo, this is my girl, and that's her brother, her sister, whatever. And he's like, no, that's not your family, that's not your people, or whatever.
So you're like, alright, yeah, alright, yeah.
Yo, instantly I knew that, like, something was up. I knew it wasn't gonna be no easy speeding ticket, and like, it was a problem.
Bad vibes.
So yeah, that's that. And then basically, I didn't know about this rule where if you're going 50 kilometers over, they have the right to take your car.
Yeah.
So
I never knew that either. Still, that was the first day I learned.
I didn't know. I was fresh to Toronto.
Learned that day.
Yo, we
learned that day. Okay.
So I'm pleading with the guy. Okay, so hold on. The guy, he's basically saying that they're gonna come take our car, tow it away, and we have to walk off the highway and walk all the way from Mississauga, all the way from Mississauga to Scarborough. That's like one end of the city to the next end. Like
the man basically wrote up the ticket and he's like, all right, here, a tow truck is coming to get the car. So all you guys have to come out. So we're like, we're like, all right. So all of us get out the car now, and this guy's ready to hop back in his little OPP SUV. So I'm like, hold on. I'm like,
no, he waited till the tow truck came.
Yeah, he waited for the tow truck to come, and then he's like, all right, like ready to hop in his car. And then I don't know, I think it was me. I'm like, hold on, like we can't just stand on the side of the highway.
Yo,
like how are we gonna get home? And this man was ready to, like, this guy was half in his car. I'm like, yo, like, how are we gonna get home from here? Like, you know what I mean?
Yo, he was gonna leave us on the side of the highway. So the tow truck now is hooking up our car. I'm talking with the tow truck guy. I'm like, yo, what's going on? Like,
yeah, where's my car going?
All I was doing was just speeding. I'm like, bro, do you really have to tow it? He's like, yo, it's not my call. He's like, it's not my call. He's just like, you know, giving me the cold shoulder, whatever. He's like, talk to him, talk to him. So I'm pleading with the officer at this point. I'm like, officer, like, I think I went back to his car. I'm like, I didn't know about this. I just moved to Toronto. I just moved to Ontario. Like, can you help me out? Like, I need my car. I have to get home.
First speeding infraction.
I have work in the morning. This is my first ticket. He's like, no. He's like, you're going way too fast. We have to take your car. And he's like, I can't remember exactly what he said, but he said something else about the company I kept. He's like, oh, it's a company. He's like, it's also the company you keep. And I'm like, yo, like, that's when I knew, like, this guy was racist. And I'm not the type of person to, like, point the finger.
He was being racist towards you because of who you keep. He wasn't being racist towards you. It was who was with you, why he put that. No,
he was being prejudiced towards you guys, and he hated me.
He punished you for it.
Yeah. And I'm not saying that he wasn't doing his job, but it's the way he went about it. Like, how are you telling me it's the company I keep? You know what I mean? Like, we weren't obnoxious. We had not been drinking alcohol. We were not doing any drugs. I wasn't driving crazy. Okay, I was speeding. There was no reason for you to act like that and say those things. So anyways, I'm pleading with him. It's not happening. And yo, so our options were like, all right, what do we do?
How are we even gonna cross the highway? Like, do you guys not understand right now? Like, we're on this shoulder of the highway. There's 4 other lanes, and you expect us to call a ride from there?
And this is a busy highway. This is like...
That got me so cheesed so quick. I'm like, you can't leave us here. Like, how are we gonna call for a ride? How are we gonna leave? Like, how are we gonna get out of here?
That was crazy. Yo, the thoughts that were running through my mind at that point were crazy. Like, are we getting home? Are we gonna get killed right now on the side of the highway? So basically, all of us kept telling the man, yo, you can't leave us here. And eventually he said, like, yo, just come in.
He's like, I'll take you guys home. He's like, how far are you going? So we're like, okay, yeah, we're going to Scarborough. So he's like,
get in.
All right, let's go.
so we hop in the police cruiser now, in the SUV.
It's an SUV.
SUV cop car. It's OPP, which is like the provincial police. It's similar to y'all's like state police. So yo, we're rolling
with the cop,
with the guy who just took our car.
And yeah, the funny thing is, as soon as he said okay, we all know which door to grab. So I'm grabbing the back seat, obviously.
I hopped in the back.
He grabbed the back seat. Chantel hopped in the back seat. Guess who got stuck in shotgun with the cop? My bro Carl.
Yo,
I have to like, yo, you guys have to meet Carl soon because he's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yo, what we're about to tell you is so funny because I can just picture him doing it and it makes me die every single time.
Carl is stuck beside this guy, and Carl's like an OG. He's like an older man, you know, like he was never really like a trouble type of guy, but he had situations with police where like he doesn't really want to be seen, obviously, in the front of a cop car.
Yeah.
In Scarborough at that, where he's from. So basically, like, yo, the whole time we're riding, Carl's like this. He's in the passenger seat beside the cop. He's hiding. He's like, one time he looked back at me during the ride. He's like, Like, yo, the look and the stress I
Yeah,
seen on his
those
face,
jokes.
I felt bad because, yo, I caused the situation in a sense. Yeah, like it played out worse than it should have because of the way the cop acted, but it was my fault, so I felt bad, yo. I was like,
it was crazy. So then on top of that, when the cop's driving us home, okay, this man is speeding same way.
He was going
I'm
the
like,
same
yo,
speed I was.
You
yo.
guys
The same
enforce
speed.
you guys enforce the rules to break the rules. Like how? Like that got me upset. I'm like, yo, this guy's fully. I'm like, yo, this guy's fully speeding.
I swear
right
he
now.
kind of did that to rub it in our face though. Cause from where I was sitting, like, let's say he's driving, I was like in the back,
Yeah,
so I could
on the
see the
side.
speedometer.
Yeah.
He was going like literally maybe
The same
five
speed, yeah.
5 to 10 kilometers difference from what I was going. So you're telling me you're gonna take my car for doing that?
We
and
should
then
have
go-
recorded him, yo.
We should have. Yo, I think he was doing it to rub it in.
That's
Like,
crazy.
yo, it's so crazy. But yo, he ended up dropping us home. It was the longest like half-hour drive ever. I know Carl was like, yo, he was not
He was
feeling it.
cheese. He was probably mad.
I don't think he talked to
He
me
never-
for like a day or two.
And then after that, it took
Oh.
us how many days to get the car back?
Reason being, they hold your car for a week mandatory. So the next day I called them up. I'm like, yo, the officer told me the lot, it was gonna be impounded too. I'm calling the lot the next day. They're like, nope, we hold your car for a week minimum. I'm like, what? Like,
And your license got suspended.
Yep.
And you had to pay a reinstatement fee.
Yep.
And we had to pay a fee at the toll place
Yo.
just to get our car off the lot.
to get the car back was like $1,000. I'm like, hold on, how much was the tow? They're like, oh, the tow was 200. I'm like, so where's this other 800 coming from? They're like, oh, it's like
It's holding fee,
it's
like-
$200 a day or whatever.
Some stupid.
I'm like, yo, you're holding my car against my will unnecessarily. It's not like you have to do a police investigation and search the insides. I wasn't arrested on no like charges like that. It was a speeding charge. They hold the car just to make money. It's a money flex. That's all it is. They're trying to get our money, bro. It's a thief thing, bro.
Yo, that
It's crazy.
Jesus,
So I paid like over $1,000 to get the car back.
Your
Had
license
to
was
reinstate my
suspended.
license.
I had to drive home.
My insurance rates were gonna skyrocket, but yo, I'm smart because I was like, yo, there's no way I'm going out with this on my record. So basically, I took it to court
Yeah.
because the charge they actually gave me was a stunt driving charge for going 50 over. I
Yeah.
forgot to say that.
Stunt driving,
Yeah, the reason they could take the car in the first place is because if you're going
Anything
50
over is considered stunt driving.
yeah.
So
I beat it, yo. At the end of the day, I got the last laugh.
beat that shit up.
Yo, yo, the cop was there when they lowered it from stunt driving to speeding.
He was cheese,
I'm
yo.
like, thank you.
He was cheese, but
He was cheesy. I was smiling so big,
Yeah.
yo. But yeah, this story was also a learning lesson. It's not all about the cop. I was wrong for driving that fast and I put everyone's life in danger. And now I do not drive like that.
Well, we were like what, like 19?
Yeah, we were young. We were I think
So,
we were 19.
Not
right?
that it's an excuse, but like, you know, when you're young,
Yeah.
you want to test the waters and you want to.
You push
You
the
know?
limits a bit
Yeah,
more, you know what I
exactly.
mean? We didn't have kids then, like Camaro,
Camaro
Cali.
wasn't born yet.
Yeah, they weren't born, so I didn't have life depending on me. But you know, that's life. You do stuff, you learn. That's how it goes.
Yep.
That was crazy.
But
That was a crazy experience. That's it, y'all. So
that's it.
we hope you guys like this little story. As always, let us know any similar situations you guys have been with, whether it be tickets, arrests, or situations with officers. Yo, I love reading your guys' comments, T-Squad, so keep them coming. We're gonna interact with you guys more. We're probably gonna do a video coming up soon where another interaction where you guys ask us questions on Snapchat or something.
Yep.
The truth or dare, right? Said we
Dirty
might-
truth or dare.
Yeah, hit the thumbs up and comment if you want to see dirty truth or dare.
And don't forget to answer the question in the poll that we're gonna put up here, or I think the poll will be up here.
What's it gonna be?
I don't know yet, but whatever we think of.
You know
Don't
the
forget to
question's
answer
gonna
the
be?
question so we know what kind of stuff
Question
you guys
is
want to see.
B. It's gonna be, do you like slick back Trey, or do you like white boy fro Trey? But it's not the white boy fro. Anyways, I'm just joking. Yeah, guys. That's it, y'all. Thanks for watching. As always, we love y'all. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe because it means a lot to us.
And we love you guys.
We out.
Peace.